Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're going to take a look at this Aputure V-Mic D2. Let's do this real quick. Now let's see, inside the box here we have a whole bunch of stickers and warranty card and all that stuff. A ton of stickers actually, that's kind of neat. We have our furry wind cover. And it has a zipper and easily slide the microphone in there. It actually feels really nice. Two AA batteries and the microphone itself. Then you have two included cables with it. One cable is going to go from the microphone base unit, essentially the amplifier, the preamp, and that's going to connect to your camera. And the other cable is going to connect from the microphone down to the preamp. Pretty simple setup. This thing actually looks pretty cool. It feels pretty cool as well. Now with this microphone itself, because it has its own preamp in there, adjustable preamp nonetheless, you can go ahead and dial back that volume. And then it also has an included low pass filter, which most microphones do. So this microphone, with doing the pre-calibration with the microphone, it's going to send out, I believe it's a tone or a couple tones that are pretty consistent so that you can match it up with your camera, so that when it peaks on the microphone, it's going to peak on your camera, and then everything's calibrated between the two devices. It definitely has a nice shock mount in there. Now this shock mount, I don't know if it's replaceable, but with the included warranty card, Aputure's got a really good customer service and warranty to boot. So the shotgun microphone itself is inside a rubber housing, kind of like a rubber band mount, but not quite. It's a little bit different. And then that unit is on top of another rubber mount shock absorber. And then everything goes to the preamp and then onto the cold shoe for your camera. Now to give you even more versatile mounting options, there is a 1/4 inch thread on the bottom of the cold shoe so that you can mount it pretty much anywhere. So with a price point like this, I was anxious to get this thing, and I grabbed it as soon as I could because, well, when on Amazon it says there's one left, yeah, I don't know if they're getting more in stock or not. I'm not 100% sure if this is a discontinued item or something that they're still making, but I wanted something different, something that was more comparable to the Rode microphone, at least from my cameras, in the sense of having a nice hot microphone. Oh, before I forget, there will be a comparison between a couple of microphones that I own at the end of this video, so listen for that. Now, I'm definitely no stranger to Aputure. Is it Aputure or Aputure? Either way, I'm no stranger to their products. I have their little Amaron, what is it, AL-M9 light, really good light. I've used this to solely light my face when I'm vlogging in certain situations. And then I have their Aputure A.lav microphone, not the A.lav, but the A.lav microphone, because I wanted something a little bit more versatile. I've done a couple vlogs with this completely by itself, and it's a really nice alternative when you can't be right next to your camera, you can't be vlogging, or you want to do something slightly different. So I'm definitely no stranger to their products. I like their products, and as you know, some of the bigger YouTubers, well, they're using the big Aputure lights. I'm going to say Aputure from now on. They're using the big Aputure lights to light their studio. Unfortunately, I'm just using my DIY lights, but it looks pretty good, right? When I have the white balance and color correction all set, right? Unless somebody wants to ship a light to me so I can test it out, that would be pretty cool. So we're going to test this microphone against the Rode Videomic Pro, mainly because I think this is definitely going to be a top contender and a very easy competitor. Now, I'm recording everything on the Canon 70D, and as you know, with the Canon 70D on this one, and then the Canon 60D, which I think the preamp is a little bit louder for some reason, or this camera is just a little goofy. So I'm recording everything on those two cameras, and you know with those preamps, they're pretty noisy preamps. I'm also recording everything on a Zoom H1, so I'm using kind of old tech here. And this microphone, I think, is a little bit older. I'm not too sure when it first came out. Either way, if I can get a good recording with these cameras and their preamps and the Zoom H1, which is a little bit better preamp than the cameras themselves, actually, I've been pretty happy with that. I haven't done a review on it yet. Then I would say this microphone is definitely a nice contender. Now, quickly listening to this microphone earlier, I like the sound of it. I think it's not as bassy as the Rode microphone, but honestly, the Rode microphone is just a little bit too bassy for me. That might just be my hearing and my voice. You want to find a good matchup between the two, and it all depends upon how I'm speaking. If I'm speaking right now, it'll probably sound really good. But if my voice gets a little bit higher, because I'm a little bit more excited, that's when I'm really curious how this thing is gonna do. So all in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this microphone. And if you haven't noticed, I've been using this microphone the whole time. I did a voiceover when you saw the actual microphone when I was throwing B-roll up there. So this whole review was done with this microphone. So you be the judge. Now, if you want a comparison, we'll do a comparison now. I think I'm pretty much done for today, and I'll see you on the next one. That was done with the Aputure V-Mic D2. Now let's do it again with the Rode microphone so you can, well, compare. This is the Rode Videomic Pro. I think we're pretty much done here for today, so I'll see you on the next one. I'm just so you get the same tone of everything and the same speech and sentence and everything. How does it compare? You tell me. You know what? Why not? This is the Takstar SGC-598. You know what? I think we're pretty much done here for today, so I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I know it's a little low. I didn't feel like adjusting everything, the microphone, but you get the idea. You get the idea of what it sounds like and compare it to everything else. All right, next one. And we'll try one more microphone. It's the Movo VXR10 microphone, just to give you an idea of what that sounds like. Now that is a non-powered microphone. It's going to get its power straight through the camera, and I'm going through the Zoom H1 recorder bumped up quite a bit. So I think we're pretty much done here for today, and I'll see you on the next one. Now let's go back to the Aputure microphone. So now that you heard both of them, I think we're really pretty much done for today. I've done way too much rambling. So I'll see you on the next one. And if you like, subscribe and check out some of my other reviews. I've done a ton of microphone reviews, and well, we got Photo Club and Audio Club and Video Club, all that kind of stuff. Tons of playlists to watch. I'll see you on the next one.